Wow guys, these are actually a really nice shoe and I wasn't expecting it. So, as always, I am excited for this one because it is a nice shoe. Today in hand, what we have for you guys is one of those shoes that I knew was really going to fly under the radar. It shock dropped out of nowhere around a week or two ago, about a week and a half I would say, from the time of me making this video. And no one really went for them, but they did still sell out pretty quickly, even though everyone who went for them was able to cop for the most part. I even got a pair, so if I got them, you already know that it was easy to get, but I'm just kidding. My sneakers luck is actually pretty damn good. So in hand today we have the Air Jordan 1 Low UNC to Chicago in the flesh. For those of you guys who don't know, Michael Jordan played on the Bulls, which represents the Chicago part of the shoe, and then he played for UNC in college, which is that back heel. So kind of like the shoe that represents the transformation of Michael Jordan from a college athlete to a fully functional NBA star, showing that it is indeed possible to achieve your dreams. Jordan 1 lows lately have been skyrocketing in popularity, so even a GR like this one that isn't really even a hyped colorway is able to sell out really quickly, which is pretty cool. I mean, the Jordan 1 Low notoriously was like a very hated shoe. People really didn't enjoy it that much, and the highs always overlooked these pairs. But finally, they are giving some of the attention that they probably deserve, because it's not a bad shoe. It's not the best looking shoe either. The Jordan 1 Low, I think the Nike Dunk is a lot nicer, but it still fulfills the purpose of being a more comfortable, more summer friendly, more wearable Air Jordan 1. So you really can't hate that hard, because it is very similar to the high, except it is just more comfortable. So, yeah, without further ado, let's jump into the box. Unlike most Air Jordan 1 women's collaborations, these come in a standard Air Jordan 1 box. So, as you can see, just a regular Jordan 1 box. This is the size tag. It has 10.5 women's, which equates to size 9 in men's. And these are directly from the SNKRS app. As far as laces go, these do not come with the white laces, but I knew that if I had a thumbnail with white laces on this shoe, it would probably do better, since I've never seen anyone put white laces on the shoe. It comes with a pair of black laces, pre-laced, and then inside the right pair, you also got a pair of red laces right there. We'll get into that more in a second, but I do think the white laces do look pretty good, but the red ones might even look better. On the lateral side of the shoe, you just got a predominantly black upper with the UNC on the heel and swoosh, and red on the toe box. This red is actually that very infamous red that everyone likes, that shade of red that is very famous for being on the band ones, the bread ones, and a bunch of other very popular Jordan 1, so that is definitely nice to see. It kind of makes me wonder if this back portion was like a royal blue, a color that matches way better with the bread toe red. Would this shoe have had resale value? But the answer is probably no, with the market that we are currently in. Got Nike Air on the tongue tag in red. It's actually red on both shoes, which is interesting. It would have been cooler if they made one of them UNC blue. On the back, we got the Wings logo in black on top of the UNC heel, and on the front you got the red toe box, as I already mentioned. The medial side is pretty similar to the lateral side, I'm going to write home about. And the insole on this right pair is a UNC, or the left pair rather, is a UNC blue with black Nike Air on it. And the only actual difference between the left and the right pair is that on the right pair, we have a all red insole, which is somewhat hard to see for whatever reason. There you go. a red insole with black text. So that is the only difference. Besides this hang tag, which is only present on the right shoe, which does say Nike Air. Cool little detail right there for sure. And then the red laces that I was talking about earlier make an appearance one more time. Definitely a color that is going to go well with the shoe because there's already red on the shoe. There's also a high top version of the same exact shoe being called the same thing, UNC Chicago Jordan 1 High. That's a very cool shoe as well. I remember I had a few pairs of those. They were pretty easy to get as well, but I think that this one does stack up just as well as that one. I do kind of wish that one of the pairs could have the UNC toe and the red on the back. That would be really cool if it was like mismatched with the UNC on the tongue. But for some reason they opted not to go for that and went for the typical standard look of just having the same exact color blocking on both shoes, which is obviously fine as well. I do really like the UNC on the back, but I don't think that it's the easiest to pull off, especially with the red. So take that for what you will. If you want a really loud shoe, this is a super loud shoe. Also with a lot of black, so not as unwearable as some other like bright colored shoes. As far as sizing goes, just go true size on these, you'll be fine. But one thing I do have to mention is the quality on the shoe. Now, first of all, we don't really know about Nike quality. We don't know what to consider good or bad at this point in the game because some of the leathers can be really soft but then not be good quality or a good grain. But as far as I can tell, this has got to be the softest Jordan 1 I've felt this year so far. As you can tell, the quality on the shoe is absolutely immaculate, especially on this red part, but also on the black. I mean, the quality is just really, really good. You can kind of tell right there that there is a lot going on this leather, and definitely a shoe that does look really nice to the close eye right there. Let's see, that's a good angle, I think. So yeah, really, really nice quality of materials, or at least they did a good job faking nice quality materials. On the bottom we got a red outsole on both pairs. Again, unfortunate that we couldn't have the UNC, but I guess it wasn't in the cards. There was also the UNC toes that dropped a few weeks back, so that also might be why. If I were to pick these or the UNC toes, I would probably pick the UNC toes, but this is also a really, really nice shoe, don't get me wrong. So with that being said, there isn't that much to say about this shoe. I mean, it's a pretty standard and simple shoe, but it is very nice and there's absolutely nothing to complain about. So with that being said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care and I'll see you all later. Peace.